Hey everybody, I'm here with 2018 interns for this year. Just wanted to introduce you to them. These are all students who have grown up and graduated through our ministry, and they come back and give their summer in positions of leadership for the Great Adventure. So just wanted to kind of, you to get to see just God at work in their lives. So Kenna, tell me about a time when you were a young kid and you were going to clubs.
It was really fun when I was growing up because like my whole family did clubs, and so we would get all of our neighbors and we'd do like a huge thing. We would cook and eat, and all the kids got to stay out after dark, which was a huge thing for us 8-year-olds.
How about you, Peter? Do you have a memory of being a little kid at a club?
Oh yeah, I got to play this really cool game. It was like Duck Duck Goose, only it was called Duck Duck Animal. And when you hit the goose, you didn't have to call them a goose, you could call them whatever animal you wanted, and then they had to act like that animal. So I could pick like a Tyrannosaurus Rex or something like that.
Tyrannosaurus Rex, tiny arms running, that's good. James, what about you? Do you have a memory from being a kid in clubs?
Yeah, whenever I was a kid, I actually, my mom drove a team and I went with the team to all the clubs that they went to, so I got to play all the games at every club, which was a big deal because then you just get more games, more fun, and it was just a really great experience for me.
That's cool. So Anna, you didn't come to clubs and stuff until like older, like 7th or 8th grade, something like that. So tell me about what was your first experience being on a team?
I came in 7th grade, and then 8th grade I decided to start being on the club teams, and it was probably one of the most life-changing experiences. That's kind of where my faith kind of started. I got to be more involved in the student ministry and began growing in my faith, and I made so many friends. I built relationships with others, and I got to share the gospel and like see what that was like and actually have a lot of fun and excitement throughout my summer. So
yeah, it's so cool. So did any of you guys actually as kids, place your faith in Christ because you heard the gospel at a club? The two of you? And Peter, there's something cool about you. How did you come to faith through clubs?
Actually, I came to faith reading through a Bible club curriculum after signing up to be a team member. So honored to be on a club.
So you're preparing to teach. You read the curriculum and decide, oh, I need Jesus.
It was for the chalk walk.
Chalk walk, awesome. That's so cool. So tell me about a time, James, that you were like in some position of leadership in a club.
So it was my first year as a captain, and we were at our first club and we were leading, and then just to see like how you're going through boot camp for a whole week and you're trying to lead your team, and someone could be struggling with the story, and then whenever you get to the club, just seeing them like knock the story out of the park, and all the kids just paying attention, all your team working as one is just a really great thing to see because you're leading them towards that.
Mm-hmm. Kenna, what about you? Tell me a time that you were leading
I was a sophomore when I was a captain for the first time, and it was super stressful for me, honestly, because I had to care about 3 other team members, and I had to not put myself first and put them first, and so I grew a lot that summer learning to put others first.
People think pressure is always bad. Sometimes it actually makes you grow. Anna, what about you? Can you remember a time when you were a leader?
I actually started to be a captain my junior year of high school. That was really cool because I got to actually lead the students and see God work through me, and seeing myself like throughout high school, progressing to build up to being a captain. All that growth that occurred, I got to see that in the students, so it was really cool to see that seed being planted, and those students are now growing as well, and they're wanting to be captains as well this year.
That's cool. So Peter, why intern? You could make more money working at Chick-fil-A. Why intern?
I want to intern because I've done Great Adventure a lot, and it was an amazing experience for me. It was life-changing. It helped me grow up in a lot of leadership. Being a captain 3 times, it helped me get out of my shell. I'm extremely introverted, and it showed me a lot about like teaching and expressing myself. So I really want to pass that on, and I really want to see some of the students that I got to be the captain of, and some of the students I've gotten to spend time with grow and develop and get to teach Great Adventure clubs.
So there you have it, folks. Man, lots of reasons why you ought to be hosting clubs, driving for clubs, bringing your own kids to clubs, inviting your neighbors' kids to clubs, because God's at work. He's at work in our student lives. He's at work in your children's lives and your neighbors' children's lives. So God is growing us. So encourage you, hey, come join us at a club, because these guys will be there. Tell me about a time when you were a little kid and you went to a club, something fun there.
Sorry, something flew up my nose.
That,
Sorry.
did that ever happen to you when you were a kid?
We're not putting this on the tape.
Oh yeah, we are.